So I'm pretty sure we know that I like Marvel Rivals, but as I've said in the past, I really used to like Overwatch 2, and I've recently come back to the game, and it's interesting. So, hey guys, gals, and pals, Chow here, and let's just dive straight into this one. So the last video I made about Overwatch was pretty negative and pessimistic, to say the least, and to be fair, I hadn't given it any time to try and redeem itself. In the last month or two, I got back into playing, and I just wanted to talk about how it's been so far and be a little more fair to the game. I'll start with what's changed in between the time I left and now. I first played Overwatch when it was Overwatch 2 and it had just gone free to play, so around October or November of 2022. And I last really played it around the end of 2024, beginning of 2025. I will put out there that I have logged in a few times since then, maybe around 10-20 minutes, but never more than just a few games. I basically left right before perks were added, and that's the first new system I really wanted to get into. Perks are progressively gained in a match. You first get a choice between two minor perks, and then later again between two major perks. It does spice up the game a bit, but can also be slightly hard to track. They were pretty straightforward, and I kind of picked up the perks I like to use. The next addition that has just been added was the sub-roles. So as of now, each hero has a major role, either tank, DPS, or support, and a minor sub-role that gives you a different passive. I don't feel like getting into the sub-roles because I haven't figured all of those out yet, either. And finally, we have new heroes. When I left, the newest hero that was added had been a Hazard. I left partially due to burnout, but also because someone, who I will not name, but they know who they are, showed me a game I enjoyed more, that being Marvel Rivals. After I left, there were 10 new heroes added, being Freya, Wu Yang, Vendetta, Anran, Domina, Emerald, Mizuki, Jetpack Cat, Sierra, and Xion. So to say I had to catch up to the new heroes is a little bit of an understatement. When I came back, I just jumped back onto Venture as they were who I played the most before I left. Before Venture, I actually played a lot of Sombra because that's just who I gravitated towards with my normal flanking playstyle that I have used for a while. But Sombra had another rework before then, and I was just kind of getting tired of her rework after rework, change after change, so I just gave up trying to play her. And I'm gonna be honest though, playing Venture sucked when I got back. I died way too many times due to beginning mistakes, and just because I tried to play how I did before I left. I played way too aggressively and never went back to my team, so that is on me, but I just didn't have a good experience. So I decided maybe I should try playing a hero that I hadn't played yet. So I tried Xion. Honestly, I had a good time playing her. Her kit is fun, and I can still do my flanking, so it's a good hero for me to use. So let's get into my current experience with Overwatch. When I get into a game, most of them are pretty good. But that's my biggest issue and my complaint right now. I can't get into games. I've kept track of this, and about 1/4 of the games I queue for, I get to the map selection screen and the map selects, and it'll try to connect you to the map, and it disconnects me. I've checked every single time if this could have been me or an internet issue or something going wrong on my end, but it's not. It can't be because I have never dealt with this before. It is exclusively an Overwatch issue, and every single time I queue, I know that I'll be kicked from at least one game, if not more. It's a really big thing that's honestly keeping me from getting back into this game, because I'm never sure if I'll actually get a game I can join or not. Now, Overwatch does have other issues like throwers and toxic players, but that's kind of expected because this is just a shooter games and all shooter games are like that. Despite this, you can really tell Overwatch has stepped up their game with everything, because the game is playing better, things are smoother, we're getting new heroes, having map reworks. They're also adding a lot more skins, but some of them are really expensive and just not worth buying in my opinion. But others are also pretty good. I might be wrong, but I think you can get some of these new skins in loot boxes, and you can get loot boxes in events. Those are also a thing that has gotten added to the game since I've left, which I've enjoyed having those. We've also had a lot more events going on in the game than I remember, which is also really, really fun and gives me something to do if I'm in a game. So, overall, the game's okay. It's changed to a point where it's just not the game I left. Overwatch 2 is effectively dead because this isn't the same thing. When I do get into games, it is fun and I enjoy my time playing, but I often get disconnected for no reason, and that's never fun for anyone. But with all that said, if you like this, let me know and like it. Every like I get goes to petting my cats more. I'll see you all later and have an amazing day.